What up, y'all? It's Jahranimo. Another video. I haven't done these in a minute. But I figured I'd do something special because we finally got a new Nintendo Direct announced. So that's actually really exciting. So it's going to be for tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. And they specifically said it'd be a live stream, roughly 50 minutes. 50 minutes! That's like one of the longest ones they've done in forever. 50 minutes of information focused on available games like Smash Brothers, which we can expect a new fighter, and maybe a special mode on the side or something. And games coming to the first half of 2021. So keep in mind with this, whenever they say stuff like first half of 2021, like releasing, that doesn't mean that's only what they're going to show. They usually will show up 2 or 3 other games that are outside that scope, maybe even next year. But I pretty much want to make this video just for my excitement and kind of share with you guys some of my thoughts I've had floating around my head. So, things I'm confident being shown for sure is, again, the Smash Brothers fighter. This will be, I think, the 3rd in this pack, or is it 4th? No, it's the 4th. Yeah, this one has 6. So this will be the 4th of 6 in Fighter Pass 2. I don't think it'll be something super massive like Sephiroth or Minecraft. I think we're going to get another first-party Nintendo character. And I'm really thinking, I think Zelda. We're finally get our new Zelda rep we've been wanting since like Brawl days. Or Smash 4, I should say. I don't know where they're going to pull it from. Maybe they'll do someone like Impa from Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. And I know that's not technically a game made by Nintendo, but I think it's gonna happen. And plus, they'll bring in some newer remix music from Breath of the Wild, which would be awesome. But that's just my prediction. I could be totally off the mark, but I think a Zelda rep will happen, if not tomorrow, but later on, like the second to last or the last one. Some other stuff I'm pretty sure gonna be shown. We're gonna get Camelot's next game. Camelot usually does Mario Golf, Mario Tennis. And usually if one comes out, then they'll follow the other later on. So I figure it'll be golf this time. But how would you spice up Mario Golf? Because the last one we had was on 3DS. It wasn't on the Wii U because the Wii U, sucked for most of its time. But maybe they'll kind of do like a golf story thing and kind of lean in a more single-player focus for it. I mean, of course, they'll have the multiplayer aspect of it and make it online and everything. But I don't know if they can make golf like really hype or competitive like Tennis Aces was, Mario Tennis Aces. I think the next thing as well, we're going to get Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity DLC. I believe this was data mined sometime last November or early December after the game came out. And I believe they had some of the characters that are in like cutscenes or story, but weren't playable, like Pura, Robbie, and Astor, one of the main villains. So I think the rest of that roster will be playable. They'll have some new missions along with them. And yeah, I think it'll be something like that. I think Koei Tecmo usually does DLC in that capacity. So I think that's expected. And it's like Breath of the Wild series, so there's no end to that. The other thing I think that will happen, some of those random leaked rating board games will finally be shown, like the Great Ace Attorney, Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville, Secret Neighbor, which I think is a spin-off to the Hello Neighbor games. It's like a cartoony horror game featuring like the creepy neighbor guy that like chases after you. And then the one that I'm actually would be really interested in, Tales of the Borderlands, which is the Telltale game from several years ago. Some would say is the best Telltale game. But just last week, Borderlands had a separate stream, where they announced that it will be coming back to digital platforms, which is great, because it got delisted a while back, like a year and some change ago, due to the whole Telltale Games Studio shutdown debacle, which was unfortunate. But I think they've picked up the pieces and they're kind of getting things back how they should be. Now, the 2 big things I'm also really, really confident in showing tomorrow. Now, this might just be pure hype, but I think, follow me. I think Bayonetta 3 will be shown tomorrow, 100%. We've had Kamiya in those interviews saying, you know, the game's going along great, but we can't show it due to others saying when we can. Who's others? Nintendo, since they're fully publishing it and it's a first-party game. I think this is going to follow how Astral Chain did a couple years ago, where we had that one big direct, it came out of nowhere, super cool trailer, and it released like late summer. I think we're going to get that, except I think it will release like early fall, like September, October time. The other thing I'm 100% sure will be there tomorrow, No More Heroes 3 will get dated. I predict for May. We'll get another trailer, some more gameplay, and more story stuff, and the typical Suda51 wacky but cool fashion. So I think those will be the things for sure shown tomorrow. So I guess two things that I'm kind of maybe, and they're for different reasons. The first maybe is the rumored 2D Metroid. Mercury Steam did the last one for 3DS, which was a remake of Metroid 2 on the Game Boy. It was called Metroid 2 Samus Returns on the 3DS. It was actually really good. It was a really good remake. Really good use of the 3D, even for like a late 3DS title. So I think they're working on that, and it's been super quiet for years now. I'm leaning on it being either a Fusion remake or an actual sequel, because technically Metroid Fusion is like the latest chronologically in the Metroid games. And I know Metroid's been all over the place the years, so not everyone really follows Metroid how they should. But I think the beginning of the resurgence of Metroid will start this year for sure. I do think it's starting this year. So yeah, I think that's has a chance, maybe chance of being shown. The only other thing of being shown, it's not really a thing, it's more like a collection, is really just Nintendo's 35th anniversary plans for Legend of Zelda series. I expect them to bring over the Wii U ported games, like Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. I think those are coming just because, I mean, most of the work's done. They're made for home console to begin with. And the Switch is like the evolved form of the Wii U concept. So I think that's for sure coming. The other thing I'm kind of guessing too are the 3DS Zelda remakes, like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, done by Grezzo. Now, I only say these all are maybes because I'm not sure Nintendo will do like a dedicated Zelda 35th anniversary direct, kind of like how they did with Mario last year. So if they aren't going to do that, then I think that stuff will be shown tomorrow. If they do a dedicated direct, then it won't be shown tomorrow. So that's kind of where we're at. So now the hard predictions time. Hard predictions. Monolith Soft project, whether it be Xeno something or Xenoblade Chronicles X2, I'm just hard prediction. I think they might tease their next project fully. We've already known they've had one of their teams working on a big thing the past couple of years. Maybe they'll show it here tomorrow. I don't think it would release the first half of the year, but as we got Xenoblade Chronicles Remake last year, Definitive Edition last year in May. Maybe they'll tease it for like a fall or early next year release for sure. The other thing I'm kind of hard predicting on, I think we're gonna get something Splatoon. I don't think it'll be like a Splatoon 3, because I think that team is still working hard on Animal Crossing New Horizons. But yeah, I think there might be like a side game thing, made by a different studio within Nintendo, using a lot of the assets from Splatoon 2. Maybe it'll be more Salmon Run focused, which is their Horde mode. Oh, since I mentioned Animal Crossing, I'm sorry. Things for confidence shown. I don't know why I didn't think of this initially in my notes. Animal Crossing New Horizons anniversary update. I think that's a lot because Animal Crossing is so huge. It sold like so much. I think 20 million in less than a year, which is insane to even think about. I think 20 million is the number. And it's just huge. It's got a lot of people buying the Switch as well, so I think that will be shown tomorrow in some capacity. Now, as far as the rest of my hard predictions, Maybe some third parties will be here in a big way. Square Enix might show something like Octopath Traveler 2. Capcom might show their the rumored dedicated Resident Evil game. I heard it might be like a Revelations 3, but I don't know. That's a big if. Maybe not for first half of the year. Maybe in a later big direct towards the fall this year. Sega is always a question mark. I can never predict Sega. Sega is hard. Not so much as just Sonic, but because they're such a weird company. They just be doing things. But I mean, if Sega were to be here, Sonic could be here. Maybe like they start kind of getting the ball rolling in their 30th anniversary stuff and start promoting like some retro ports or something, like Generations, Colors, Unleashed, something like that. That would be nice. Maybe if they go crazy, they'll just tease their next big game, which honestly I'm not too super enthused about, but there's many others that would be, so I wouldn't see it as too bad of an idea to put it there. And my final hard prediction. I think they're going to end the direct with a Breath of the Wild 2 trailer. We'll get a full name, and we'll get like a holiday 2021 release. Not like December, not November, no specific whatever. I think it'll just give that window, and we'll be done with it. And that's how we'll end it. I think that's just what they can do to end it, and be like really surprising. So that's kind of what I'm leaning on right now. This is kind of, I think it'll be a good closer. It's been a minute. They said they needed more time. It never technically got delayed. Well, no, it did, because they originally said 2020 release, and it's been way past that. And, you know, the pandemic happened, or is currently happening. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now, y'all. So I know this is another nitty gritty type of video. I'm working on my editing, or a little bit of editing that I can do. So what do you guys think? Hit me up in the comments below. Hit the like, subscribe if you want to see more of these type videos. Tell me how I can improve, which I know there's a lot to improve. Or if you just want to see me do more live stream versions of this, where I just talk about stuff. I'm looking to do more of this content in the near future. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I think. I might stream this on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Jahranimo with an underscore at the end. Maybe. It depends on my schedule for working and everything. Although, thanks for watching, and share along if you liked what I said. Some of my predictions may be good or not. Tell me if they are, or if they aren't, you know, the whole jazz. But yeah, this is Jahranimo. Peace.